Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a quick guide for you here in Nordic Ashes on how to farm XP as well as Yggdrasil leaves. If you find the video useful, consider hitting that like and subscribe. Let's get right into it. Firstly, let's talk about XP as it is one of the most important currencies in the game and you'll want to be farming as much of it as you can during your runs, especially as you go up through the difficulty levels. We'll start with the obvious one here in the passive tree. You'll want to take XP. It's an additional 80%, which is huge, and you can get the node early on. XP Attraction and XP Boss Collect are also really useful in this tree for ensuring that you're actually collecting all the XP that drops in your run. There's no point in having a big XP increase if you're not actually collecting any of the XP. To that end, there are two relics that you'll want to keep your eye out for during your run. The first is the XP Fossil, which gives you an additional 50% XP. There's also the Attraction Fossil, which will increase your XP pool range. Both of these are rare quality relics that can appear randomly in your runs. You can, however, increase the odds of finding these fossils in a couple of different ways. Firstly, check the map events that spawn during your run. The blue ones will have a chance of being one of these two fossils. Secondly, there are a couple of nodes in the passive tree that can help as well. Rare Shrine is a bit further down the structures tree here, but this will allow an additional rare event to spawn every time you defeat a boss. The last node down the bottom of this skill tree will also allow for a 50% chance of the shrines to be reset when activated. This gives you an extra chance of getting these shrines to appear. You can also find these fossils in Noki's shop. These will be random and the store can be re-rolled over here at Woody. The more money you have when you enter the shop, the more re-rolls you can do, allowing you to find exactly what you want. To this end, you can take several nodes in the passive tree to help out with this. Free gold will allow you to start your runs with 25 gold. A little help will give you additional gold every time you pick up any, and the final node in this skill tree will allow you to hold up to 250 instead of 99. There are also a couple of nodes in the structures tree, extra gold mine and mining speed. All of these nodes combined can give you a pretty insane economy compared to normal, which will allow you to keep re-rolling in the shop for the items you desire. There is also an XP Attract ring, which will scoop up all the XP that's lying on the ground. This can drop from enemies, but also can be purchased from the shop. This item is good for characters with abilities that kill enemies at the edges of the screen. There is also a passive skill tree node that increases drop chance, which can make finding the XP rings a bit more consistent. And let's not forget that your character skill tree will also have an XP node that can give you an additional 50%. With the passive skill tree node, the fossil, and the character skill tree combined, you can get an additional 180% XP gain. And if you have a good amount of XP Attract as well, you should be able to get your character level well above 200 in adventure mode, even on expert. Ragnarok mode, however, does nerf your base XP amount, so using these methods can actually counteract the negative modifier here on Ragnarok and make it a little bit easier or more manageable for you. Okay, so let's move over to Yggdrasil leaves. You will get 6 leaves per level per character in the adventure mode, 1 for normal, 2 for hard, and 3 for expert. All 6 of these leaves can be obtained in a single run if you play on expert mode, so your goal here should be to play through the campaign on expert mode with each character. You'll find this tough to do early game, so you might want to play through the game on normal or hard mode with one of the characters first, just to start upgrading your passive skill tree. There are 2 main nodes to look out for: Seed Drop and Seed Collect. These are pretty self-explanatory, but this will make farming seeds while you play much faster. You can also take the Minimap 2 node in the passive tree. This will allow you to see the seed spawns on the minimap, making farming much easier. Also, don't forget to actually convert your seeds into leaves over at the Yggdrasil page at the bottom. If you're a bit further into the game and want to farm even more, you can always play on the Ragnarok mode. As you go up higher through the difficulty levels, the amount of seeds earned is increased. However, you will need a build that can take on Ragnarok without dying. You might want to consider grinding the first level, Midgard, on higher Ragnarok levels until you feel comfortable taking on the harder stages. Ultimately, Asgard is going to give you the highest bonus rate of seed gain, but this level is quite difficult, and you will need a strong build to be able to get through there consistently. We did put up a build guide on our channel for Hafgrim, which I'll link in the description below if you're interested in an example build you can use, but you can really farm on any character. Don't forget to try the daily challenge as well. This can net you 500 bonus seeds for completing the challenge once per day. This is a great additional source of seeds. And that's everything for the guide today. I hope you're all enjoying Nordic Ashes. If there is any other guide type of content you'd like to see for this game, please drop a comment down below and let me know. And thanks to everyone who checked out the beginner's guide as well. With that, I hope you all have a fantastic, amazing day, and we'll see you in the next video.